You clicked on this video because you want to learn to control your emotions. You want to become a less aggressive person, a less reactive person, and a more proactive person. Now, the Stoic mindset is something that will be perfect for you in this regard. What is Stoicism? Now, Stoicism essentially is a philosophy in which you exert complete and utter control over your emotions. Essentially, it makes you a non-reactive person. Now, we all sometimes have a short fuse. We all react differently to outside stimuli. Now, Stoicism essentially allows you to exert more control of your interactions with other people. And remember, in order to succeed in life, in order to become the best version that you can be, you need to exert control over your emotions. Now, how do we do this? How do we put Stoicism into practical terms that we can practice every single day? I'm going to teach you exact 3 steps that you can follow in this video to do that. Make sure that you're subscribed to Goals and Growth for more content like this. This is going to be one of the best self-improvement channels, and I am working on the daily to bring you, sir and madam, the best content that I possibly can. So you'd be doing me immense favor by smashing that like button, by smashing the share button, and let's go. The first principle of the Stoic mindset that really helped me is that I need to focus only on the things that I can control and focus less on the things that I can't control. There are certain things in life that is under your control, right? Your success, your progress in the gym, your progress at your career, that is all in your hands. The knowledge that you can build up, that is all in your control. However, economic circumstances, external occurrences like crime, violence, these things are something that you cannot control. And although we get very frustrated, that's just how the world works. Certain things will be within your control, certain things will be out of your control. We need to focus our energy slowly on the things that we can control. Otherwise, we become over emotional. And this is where Stoicism plays such an immense role in this regard. If you adopt a Stoic mindset, you will be less reactive towards the things that you cannot control. The things that you cannot control can happen left, right, and center. It won't faze you. You will remain focused on what you're trying to achieve. And ultimately, it's not going to be easy to adopt this mindset. It's going to take some practice. It's going to take some failure. But at the end of the day, what do you want to do? Do you want to take 100% of your energy and focus it on your goals? Or do you want to take some of your energy and waste it on things that you can't control anyway? I know what my choice would be. Second principle of the Stoic mindset is that control over your emotions wins you the respect of others. Now, have you ever looked at someone who has an outburst? You immediately think to yourself that that person is so immature, that person is so irrational, and they can't even fend for themselves, they can't control themselves. We immediately label that person as a bad one. We immediately label that person as someone who has little self-control. And that is not what we want in accomplices, in friends, in people within our career, because we want people who can push us forward, who can motivate us to do better. Now, in order for you to avoid becoming such a person, it is essential that you learn to control your temper, to control your outburst. There is no reason in throwing your toys out of the cot. It's only going to make you look like an idiot. Essentially, we need to keep a cool and calm head even in the most difficult of situations. It's not easy. We are all human. We are all emotional beings. That's just the way nature meant for us to be. But we have total control over the way we react to certain situations. So instead of being unhappy and throwing a tantrum, exert some self-control. If you do not like something, take a deep breath in, think about it, and take a deep breath out before you respond to something. We are always going to have arguments, and there's always going to be things around us that irritate us or make us mad. But what's the point in making yourself look like a complete idiot? There is no one. The final thing that I'd like to mention is I've always noticed a very clear trend. I've always noticed that the most successful people that I know personally, and certainly that you do know in your life, they always have that ability to take the most amount of pressure possible. They can be placed in the most difficult of situations. Their company could be in trouble. There could be family problems, yet they remain very cool and calm. Why? Because of the Stoic mindset that they adopted. So it essentially all links into controlling your emotions. And by controlling your emotions, you have more control over the outcome of your life. You begin to think more logically and more rationally about things, which is very, very needed when you are, for example, an entrepreneur looking to grow your business. You need to be making objective decisions, not subjective ones. You need to be thinking rationally and not in terms of your emotions, because your emotions can let you astray. Ladies and gents, the Stoic mindset is something that really can benefit your life, but you need to be willing to practice it on a daily. You need to be willing to make those sacrifices, to control your emotions, to go through failures, to go through outbursts, because that's the only way that you're going to learn to control those emotions. Make sure that you are subscribed for more content like this, and if you'd like any other topics discussed, please leave them down below in the comment section. I hope this video helped you. I'll see you next time.